Hey guys, welcome back to 110 Football. Thanks for sticking with us as your favorite fan show for everything LAFC. For those of you who are here for the very first time, we hope you'll join us in our growing family of LAFC diehards. I'm Connor Kalopsis.
I'm Jerry Reynoso. On this episode of 110, we'll recap the insane game against the Union this past weekend and preview the upcoming Concacaf Champions League matches against Cruz Azul. Plus, Connor and I will make our individual picks for the moment of the game against Philly.
We're definitely not on the same page this week, but I think we know who has the correct choice.
Which would be a first.
What? Thanks for tuning in, and make sure you follow us on YouTube weekly, all season long, as your #1 source for LAFC news, analysis, and entertainment.
This is 110 Football, LAFC versus Philly, and it starts right now.
It's kicking off in the world of football. From Boyle Heights to Koreatown and all through the 110 corridor. An LAFC fan show by two of their biggest fans. This is where true fans come to get their LAFC fix. So rally your crew and settle in. It's time for 110 Football.
It ends 3-3 here at the Banc of California Stadium. LAFC versus Philadelphia. A lot of missed opportunities for both teams and a lot of golazos.
Yeah, surely a thriller of goals. 6 goals in one match, including a hat trick from Diego Rossi, but 2 of those goals happen to be offside.
Yeah.
He now has a league leading of 4 goals.
4
offsides,
offside goals.
So there's a lot of missed opportunities there. It's as simple as watching the line, and then, Brian Rodriguez continues his dry spell. His form is pretty off, and
Last minute of the game, misses a clear opportunity to get all 3 points for LAFC. It's sad to see. He's a great player, but he just has to finish in that final third.
Yeah.
Jakovic is continuing to play phenomenal.
yeah, playing excellent, especially with Segura in the back, and Segura even got a chance at the goal tonight.
Yeah.
Getting a tiebreaker. So yeah,
Yeah.
I think we're looking good heading into the match against Cruz Azul.
Exactly. Sad that we couldn't get all 3 points, but overall, good game for LAFC. See you guys soon.
So, Philadelphia proved to be just as gritty as their reputation says. It was literally Rocky II all over again, with the much-anticipated match ending in a draw.
Yeah, and the Union will be that much tougher when we face them in their own backyard. But I'm confident we'll rise to the challenge.
Yeah, my biggest takeaway was actually the resilience shown by LAFC when our backs were against the wall.
Yeah, it's true. We were behind them 3 times in the match, only to even things up each time. And of course, the great Carlos Vela managed to score in yet another game, but there were other exciting games around the league this past week.
Here's a look at the moments and scores that defined Week 2.
Barco, inside, good ball. Emerson Hyman, inside the area, it's there! Sneaks it in at the near post.
First time ball into Ulloa. Sweat continues his run. It's in towards Morgan. Morgan for an opportunity, takes a deflection, and Inter Miami have added to their lead.
With this corner kick, Price. He's returned to Dick's Sporting Goods Park, and that cherry is very much on the top of the cake.
The clearance got as far as Cannon. Barrio slides it in front. It's off the Drossik, and it's in! The goal is scored by Ricardo Pepe! They've done it to Montreal again! And what a moment for the 17-year-old!
Defender plays it back towards the spot. Ricketts scores! And the Galaxy trail in this one. Vancouver takes the 1-0 lead. Toussaint Ricketts.
Cross comes in. Oh, flicked across and in. Look at that. The equalizer comes. Villafana. Now it's Polo. And it's Valeri. He may have lost a pound or two, but he's still worth his weight in gold to the Timbers.
Herrera into the attacking third, able to drill this across. Go, Krylak!
Amaria, saved by Vega. Shot put on. Goal. Minnesota United FC on the rebound.
Raul Ruiz gets a second opportunity, and this time he makes no mistake. The sounders are level. Raul Ruiz, Gustav Svensson leads the celebration.
Congratulations! Russell knocked to the ground. He gets it to Polito. Polito puts it across for Kinda, and Kinda stabs it home. It's 3-0.
Give it right away to Machado. The head Pozuelo puts it into the path of Altidore. Larrea calls him off. Shot deflection, and it's in. And in the 81st minute, TFC finds the goal. And it is 1-0.
It's the center back, Jacob Glesnes.
He's going for it.
Oh my goal! What a goal! Jacob Glesnes! Rodriguez sending it in, straight up in the air from Shabilko. Blake in a lot of traffic, flapping at it, Blessing. It was blocked. Segura, goal!
That Jakob Glesnes rocket goal was crazy. I mean, it's a surefire contender for MLS Goal of the Week, let alone Goal of the Year.
Yeah, that was dope for real, but I had to stick with my team, you know, since I'm a real fan.
What's that supposed to mean?
And pick Diego Rossi's killer touch and curling finish. I mean, for me, this was the defended goal of the week and may end up being my moment of the game.
But first, let's see where all the teams stand after Week 2 in the Western Conference.
And here are the current Eastern Conference standings. Now it's time for the 110 Football Injury Report, brought to you by Geico.
Really? You know, I love their ads. You know, the one with the woodchucks. Are we gonna have woodchucks in our ad?
No, bro, what ad are you talking about? Dog, I'm just practicing plugging in our future sponsors. You know, when we end up having Geico on our videos and stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get out of your head too much, bro.
Well, think about this. What if we're in a Geico ad right now?
What the hell are you talking about?
No, think about it.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
What was that?
Dog, what the hell was that, bro?
Omar?
He's not here. Remember, we gave him the day off.
Hello? Okay, that was weird, guys. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's a new studio. We're still working out the kinks, so...
Yeah, just bear with us.
Yeah, please.
But in the meantime, here's a look at the current LAFC injury report. We could use these guys back sooner rather than later, especially after the draw against Philadelphia. But some LAFC players have not had their presence felt as expected despite being healthy, namely Brian Rodriguez, who seems to be a little lost out there.
Yeah, and while he's still young, fast, and full of endless talent, things don't turn around soon for the winger from Uruguay. He could be making the next list of LAFC transfers or departures.
That would be extremely disappointing considering he was given the third highest acquisition fee in MLS history. Rodriguez is clearly feeling the pressure of high expectations.
Yeah, well, luckily, he still has the support of his teammates and Coach Bob Bradley, who said they are pulling for him. Hopefully that support keeps him off the list. All it takes is one defining moment to build confidence and turn the season around.
And speaking of game-changing moments, here is the clear choice for moment of the match, LAFC versus Philly edition.
The center back, Jacob Glesnes.
He's going for it.
Oh my goal! What a goal! Jacob Glesnes!
The center back from 35 out. Look at that thing moving. Oh my goodness. Phenomenal strike. And even Vermeer, Vermeer sees him coming. He takes a couple steps. That thing is swerving and it is hit with venom.
Not bad. So now that you've seen the obvious runner-up moment, here's a true defining moment of Sunday's game, brought to you by me, Jerry.
Me, Jerry.
It's Vela!
Tough choice to pick in a draw, but without that inch-perfect free kick from Vela, we couldn't have been matched with an L for sure.
That was Vela's 50th MLS goal. The LAFC captain is the third quickest to 50 goals in league history, and he made number 50 a one to remember for sure.
Vela also extended his MLS record of scoring in consecutive home games to 12. Later in the show, we'll take a look at all of Vela's record-breaking moments from last season.
But now, it's time for the Concacaf Champions League update. Of course, the winner of the 2020 Concacaf Champions League will face the champions of the world's other 5 confederations, including the UEFA Champions League in the 2020 FIFA Club World Cup.
LAFC will host Cruz Azul on Thursday, March 12th at Bank California Stadium with kickoff scheduled for 7:30 p.m. Pacific time.
An hour before Outmatched on Fox.
A week later, the two sides meet again at the historic Estadio Azteca on Wednesday, March 18th with kickoff scheduled for 7:30 p.m. Pacific time.
A day before Outmatched on Fox.
With LAFC in the quarterfinals of the Concacaf Champions League, we want to find out what fans really know about the annual continental competition.
And what they know about our formidable opponents from Mexico, Cruz Azul. Check it out.
We're here for LAFC Tailgate Trivia. I'm with Chris right now. All right, so the way this is gonna go down is we're gonna give you 3 questions. If you get 2 of them right, you get a prize. All right, ready? First question. What color is Cruz Azul's home kit?
I'm gonna say blue.
All right, that's the first question, you got it right. Which player has scored the most Concacaf Champions League goals for LAFC?
Vela.
All right. Yeah. How many Concacaf Champions Leagues titles has Cruz Azul won?
Yeah, you would go for that. I'm gonna just go 4 or 5.
4, 5. Sadly, that last question was wrong. But the other 2 were correct, so you won a prize. Boom.
From Vela. Vela with a shot, the curler! Exquisite from Carlitos!
How many legs are there per round in the Concacaf Champions League?
Legs. 3. Like round of 16, semi. No, round of 16 quarter. 3 legs.
Your final answer?
Yeah.
Well, you're incorrect. You were going by rounds. Per round, there's 2 legs, 2 games.
Oh, 2, the leg 1 of 2.
Yeah. Who scored the winning late goals in the second leg match against Leon?
Rossi with that weird golazo, crazy golazo.
Rossi going for it himself. Goal! LAFC take the lead!
You know, when I'm chanting, I don't really pay attention besides screaming and yelling. I know I was soaked. Vela?
Correct. Which MLS club lost in the Champions League finals in 1997 to Cruz Azul? And I'll give you a hint. They're the worst club and the most hated club in the world.
Ahí está el tiro de esquina y el remate a gol. Ahora sí aparece Hermosillo.
All right, LA Galaxy.
That's correct.
First question. What country is Cruz Azul from?
Mexico.
All right, that's first question. You got it right. All right, you need 1 more question right to win a prize. All right, which LAFC player has scored the most CONCACAF Champions League goals?
Vela?
All right, that's the second question. Last question. What color is Cruz Azul's jerseys?
Blue and white.
This guy, I think you were the only one to get all 3 questions right today. Good job. All right. Do you want a scarf, a hat, a sticker, or a pin?
A scarf.
A scarf? All right, let's get it. Thanks for playing, man.
I could watch that Galaxy highlight again and again. It never gets old, man.
Well, they won in 2000, so I don't know if we could be full on haters, you know?
Says who?
Yeah, you're right.
We can be
all day
haters.
long. But it's not focused on the past because the 6-time Concacaf Champions League winners from Mexico City are one of the best teams ever. But one Mexican star player that they don't have, maybe the best of them all, he happens to be with us.
That's right, Jerry. And to honor the great one, here are all the record-breaking moments Carlos Vela set last season.
Vela, run for the shot in the air! Vela, big shot, goal! The easiest goal he's gonna score all year! Goal, LAFC!
Vela with a shot, the corner! Exquisite from Carlitos!
Goal! Vela! Vela, the air shot, goal! Carlos Vela! Carlos Vela puts it in and we're tied at 1! Are you kidding with that goal? Outside the area, knocked out Vela, knocked it down, Rossi's got the shot, in!
Vela back to that magical left foot and he scores!
Rossi's making the run in the middle. Rossi shot, goal! Right in the center stripe. On the ground, 15-yard pass to Blessing. He tries to find Vela, top of the area. Making the run inside is Rossi. Vela, curler, goal! From 25 yards out! There it is! The record has been set by Carlos Vela! He makes the overlapping run towards the end line. Instead, Rossi pulls it back now to Atuesta, 30 yards from goal. Back post, here comes Blackman. The shot, Atuesta, Blackman, to Vela in the area. Bicycle kicking in from the 6. Oh, what a goal! Carlos Vela does it again! Vela's in the middle. The cross, Vela, goal! The hat trick! Carlos Vela does it again from Christian Blackman! Carlos Vela, the best season ever in MLS, just get better and better here today.
That hat trick against the Rapids will go down in both LAFC and MLS history, and it was a perfect showcase of all his talents. The classic left-footed shot from distance, an acrobatic scissor kick, and a perfectly first touch as he ran into the cross. It was absolutely amazing.
The human highlight reel is probably the best MLS player ever to come out of Mexico. But the vaunted striker isn't the only great Mexican import to Los Angeles. This week, I took Omar to Olvera Street in downtown LA to experience the richness of Mexican culture which continues to shape and inspire our diverse city.
I guess I wasn't invited.
Alright guys, here we are on Olvera Street, standing in front of the oldest home in Los Angeles, here to experience the Mexican culture and chat with some fans about LAFC. Come on, let's go. What is stretching a play? A, when a player doesn't pass or score but just dribbles and maintains possession. B, when the goalkeeper or defender prevents a goal. C, making the pitch big, wide, and deep. Or D, when a player changes the angle of attack.
Oh, tough one. I'm gonna guess C.
That is correct. We got a fan representing the back and goal proudly. You excited for the match tomorrow against Philadelphia?
I am. We'll be there. I will be there Thursday against Cruz Azul also.
There we go. We got to get the both games in, you know?
Yep. My son and I went down to the game in Leon for the first round.
Oh, wow. We got to travel over here, going away days.
That's our family thing. My kids and I go. We're LAFC fans from the beginning.
Awesome. What is a chip? Here are your 4 options. A, striking the ball before it lands. B, short lofted pass or shot that gets the ball in the air. C, something my co-host has on his shoulder. Or D, Rancho Cucamonga.
B.
B? Oh, that is correct. Here you go, boss. You win a sticker.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a cool sticker.
What is a dummy? Here are your 4 options. A, the spherical object that the game revolves around. B, a full-scale anthropomorphic test device. C, the person standing to my right. Or D, any trick or technique that confuses an opponent.
What do you think?
It's D.
D. We'll go with D.
That is correct. Here's your prize. A pair of stickers. Hope you guys enjoy that.
Thank you.
What does the flank refer to? A tailgate specialty best when marinated. B, the direction of the run from a supporting play. C, the side of a body between the ribs and the hip. Or D, the 10 to 15 yards from the sidelines, often where crosses come in from.
D.
Well, yeah, but I do like the part about the
I like
marinated thing.
the steak is great.
Absolutely. I mean, that should be in there, but no,
Yeah.
we're going to go with D.
Especially with the chimichurri sauce.
Oh,
A
my
is
God,
great.
come on.
Yes.
D is the correct answer. I mean, I wish it was what you guys said about the marination and the sauce and all. I mean, it sounds delicious, but it isn't correct. Make sure you guys check out 110 Football on YouTube channel.
Absolutely.
You got it. We'll do.
Man, looks like I missed out on a really fun field trip. Those tacos look tasty.
Dude, last week was some bomb pizza cheesesteaks. Now, some Al Pastor. You can take me on any field day, bro. But it's a good thing we walk around everywhere with some gear, you know, to burn all those calories, you know?
What do you mean, burn those calories?
What?
Well, I'm just saying, all you do is carry a mic around with you. Omar does all the heavy lifting. Kind of like a, what's the word, slacker.
Oh, okay, whatever. All I know is the tacos and dogs were authentic and delicious, and we taught some people a little soccer slang.
And speaking of the beautiful game, Jerry and I did our homework and came up with some of the keys to the match against Cruz Azul. So first things first, keep an eye out for Jonathan Rodriguez, who is currently the top scorer in Liga MX, a very dangerous striker.
Yeah, very lethal, and in terms of our attack, if we want to win this match against Cruz Azul, we have to strike first and strike fast.
Yes, especially because Cruz Azul is so good defensively and attackingly, we have to score before they do. Last but not least, composure. As we saw against Philadelphia, Brian Rodriguez was not able to put away the game's winner in the last minute of the game, which sucked, obviously. So against a team like Cruz Azul, we have to put the ball in the back of the net to win.
Yeah, this beautiful game is a psychological warfare. And what I like to say, exposure destroys composure.
Guess Jerry's a philosopher now. That's our show for this week. Thank you for tuning in, and join us next week as we'll review tomorrow's Cruz Azul match at home and preview Leg 2 in Mexico City.
And remember, we will bring you all new episodes weekly throughout the regular season and the playoffs. Make sure to check us out on Instagram and Twitter at 110 Football TV. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. For 110 Football, I'm Jerry Reynoso.
And I'm Connor Kolopsis. Thanks for watching, and see you next time on the 110.
Geico.